first want to introduce our guest, Father Mike Murray from the Diocese of Lansing. I asked him how he wanted to be introduced, and he said, I don't know, say old guy, young priest, something like that. So this is his first time in St. Luke, and Father Mike, we're glad to have you. Thanks for being here. You are very welcome here. I had a really hard time with the homily this weekend because there's a lot going on. Not only, of course, is it the 250th 4th of July, and a baptism day, so you're supposed to preach about that, but also, what about these readings, How do you bring all these together, especially this specific gospel reading? So I couldn't do it. I'm only going to talk about one thing, actually, and you have to forgive me for leaving out the rest. But it's just this from the gospel, from Matthew 11. Come to me. When you hear Jesus say this, do you hear it as a command, or as an invitation, or as a plea? Come to me. He makes it very clear that he addresses this to every person, because he says, all you who labor and are burdened. And it's hard work. It's not for wimps to live a human life. There's certainly a lot of joy, but to live a human life means to bear burdens and to labor and to suffer. So you can be sure this is addressed to you among everyone else when he says, come to me. Again, a command, a plea, an invitation, but it comes with a promise. Come to me, all you who labor and are burdened, and I will give you rest. So what can keep you from simply leaping forward to the Lord when he says, come to me? It can be pride and ego and the belief that we should be able to stand on our own 2 feet. It can be guilt and shame for sin, as if other people have reached a kind of worthiness to come to the Lord in this kind of way, but I haven't yet. It can be that we don't know the Lord enough yet, and it can sound maybe like a stranger saying, come to me. But, of course, when a little child is crying, if a friendly, and there's no one around, and a friendly stranger says, come here, then the child doesn't care that he doesn't know this person. The kid reads the heart and leaps forward. It can be distrust, it can be guilt and shame, it can be a kind of pride. But no sin, no weakness, no busyness, no preoccupation, no fear, no suffering, nothing can actually stand in the way of doing what the Lord says to us so directly when he says, come to me, all you who labor and are burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am meek and humble of heart, and you will find rest for yourselves, for my yoke is easy and my burden light. Do you hear it as a command, as a plea, as an invitation? Has it been something, are they words that surprise you because you weren't looking for them? Or words that actually you have waited to hear and are finally said, come to me?